ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, sneak peek number 1 is here for the October update. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded a video, but Future Fight's been kind of boring, so your boy's just been chilling, waiting to see what we get. And golly, boys, a 4-piece special and then some, because we got some information on the forums to go along with it. But as you can see, the spookiest update of the year is here. Crazy. For the first time in a very long time, we're getting a full-on Halloween themed update, not a mid-month patch like we got last year where we got the new uniform for Black Bolt and Morgan Le Fay. No, sir. The main update this time around is going to be all about Halloween, which means more than likely the mid-month is also going to be Halloween, which is absolutely fantastic. I'd love to see something for Elsa Bloodstone and maybe a Werewolf. But before we dive into that stuff, as you can see, we have tier 3 coming for Sister Grimm. Yes, sir. One of the forgotten characters. I'm loving this. I am so excited to play with her. Hopefully she offers a good bit of utility and she's not just a flash in the pan, from something for you to play with for like 2 days and then after that you forget about her. But in addition to that, we're getting tier 4 Doctor Strange. And in case you guys didn't see it, right here on the staff you can see T 1 2 3. Okay, so tier 3 Sister Grimm confirmed. And then for Doctor Strange, on his outfit you can see that T kind of looks like a bat symbol, and then 1 2 3 4. So clear as day, tier 4 Doctor Strange, tier 3 Sister Grimm. But in addition to that, a new uniform coming for Dr. Voodoo, and we have Man-Thing as well. My guess is Man-Thing is either going to be tier 3 mid-month. I hope not. I hope he gets either an Awaken skill with Dr. Voodoo right away. I think it makes sense for them to do that, and then we can get something else for the mid-month patch, which would be absolutely fantastic. Here's to hoping we get some new content as well. That beam of light, I don't know if that means they're coming from the dark dimension. If that's the case, maybe we could see something for Dormammu or maybe an improvement to GBR of some kind. But listen, I'm not getting my hopes up at this point. I'm gonna just watch and see what they do, because even though this sneak peek is one of the biggest we've seen in a while, because we're getting 3 new uniforms, tier 4 and tier 3 in the same update, plus a new character. This is massive in terms of a sneak peek, and I'm still excited, but I was really excited when I saw this, because I'm like, whoa, if they're gonna drop 4 upgrades or like 3 uniforms, 2 upgrades and a new character in one sneak peek, what is sneak peek number 2 and 3 gonna look like? Because generally we get 2, maybe 3 sneak peeks for the main update. However, this time around they decided that is not what they're gonna do. They're actually gonna do one and done. Believe it or not, I have not seen this in quite a while for a main update. So check this out. So it says, this is CM fragment of Marvel Future Fight. Superheroes with magical abilities have come together to protect the Earth from evil. Hopefully that indicates that we're getting new content, because why would all of these heroes be gathered in one sneak peek, one of them getting a tier 4 upgrade and another getting a tier 3? And my guess is Voodoo and Man-Thing sharing a transcended skill of some kind, hopefully. Anyways, because if Dr. Voodoo is getting a new uniform, he has to be getting something. But maybe they would put Voodoo with another character for his transcended skill, and then do what they did for Omega Red and save Man-Thing for a mid-month tier 3. But we'll have to wait and see. At the bottom here it says, check out the powers of the new superhero who happens to be a swamp monster, the strongest sorcerer supreme, the magician who uses the staff of one, and the priest who uses the power of voodoo. We will announce more information through the update details later. Like, this is, I think, the only time I can remember them dropping just one sneak peek and then saying, listen, we're just doing one and done and that's it. Kind of crazy, some would say kind of lazy, but it is what it is. At least we're getting some good upgrades for characters that have been left behind. Doctor Strange kind of iffy in terms of whether or not he needs a new uniform, because his old uniform is really good. It's not even that old. The Multiverse of Madness uniform is very good. It's just lacking a little bit of survivability, so I'm curious to see what they're gonna do with that new uniform for him. But in addition to that, they also also dropped this right here, letting us know that they're going to be doing a live stream. So they're pushing this as one of the main updates of the year. It says right here it's going to be a live stream Tuesday, October 3rd at 6 p.m. PDT. That's going to be about 9. However, in this case, they're going to be giving us the patch notes Tuesday morning at about 4 a.m. and then at about 9 p.m. on Tuesday, they're going to let us see some of the skills for the characters. Truthfully speaking, I prefer the Monday schedule. It's a little bit more hype when you see what the skills look like before you get the patch notes. Now, I'm really curious to see how many people are going to buy this new uniform for Doctor Strange versus just going for the tier 4. I know he's going to be one of the most popular tier 4s. That's without a shadow of a doubt. But this uniform is just absolutely fantastic already. Like, Doctor Strange always had a good leadership. He has a great 4-star passive. He has amazing buffs on his skills. Truthfully speaking, the only thing that he's lacking is this heal right here, only healing him for 10%, and it's on a skill that you have to kind of go out of your way to use. Like, it's not one of his primary skills. So hopefully they bump it up to 30-35%, and then maybe, just maybe, move it to one of his other skills that you use more often. Even bring back the iframe ignore from his previous uniform when he had the rings of Ragador. He had iframe ignore in his kit, so hopefully they actually do that because he doesn't have iframe ignore anymore, and he could probably use a better uniform bonus. The one he has right now, it's not really that great, truthfully speaking. Now, outside of Doctor Strange, obviously these other two characters could use major facelifts. This is gonna be Dr. Voodoo's first uniform, so I expect big things from him, especially since he's a Sorcerer Supreme just like Doctor Strange. I guess I should level up all of his skills. He's pretty much just a Shadowland character at the moment, and one of the biggest problems I have with the character is the only way he heals. He has that same shitty heal like Doctor Strange of only 10%, but the only way he heals is if he's actually able to poison people, and poison only works in Shadowland. It doesn't work in PvP because people are just gonna run debuff removal, so you're never gonna be able to poison anyone. It doesn't work in World Boss or World Boss Legend. Like, even in Baby World Boss, this shit doesn't work. So only place this man gets any kind of plays in Shadowland. He's one of the best Shadowland characters, but obviously if they're gonna give him a new uniform and give him Transcendence or tier 3, probably Transcendence since they're doing Sister Grimm, they definitely gotta give him a better heal. In terms of Sister Grimm, this uniform is absolutely trash. I'm pretty sure this came out in like 2017, 2018 at the latest. It's literally just a low tier Shadowland uniform. The best thing she got in her kit is the fact that she can heal. Unlike Dr. Voodoo, who requires being able to poison people, she just needs to use her 5th skill and she's able to heal 10%. I believe they even, like, back in the days when they were doing reworks and buffing characters without just selling new uniforms straight away, I believe they gave her a buff on her tier 2 passive a long time ago to give her this heal, because this heal was not initially. But anyways, I'm curious to see what she gets, because besides that heal, I think she has a slight iframe when she summons her clones, and that's pretty much it. So big facelifts coming for these two. Here's to hoping they're actually playable for the foreseeable future. Doctor Strange obviously getting a tier 4 is pretty huge, so he's definitely gonna be here for a good little while because he's already really powerful. And I know we already have Adam Warlock who has the magic tag, but with Doctor Strange getting tier 4 and him being primarily a PvE character, I suppose he might be the one that most people default to for stage 85 to 89 against Gore the God Butcher, because that stage requires that you use people with the magic ability. Now I'm guessing Adam Warlock could probably do it because he's really powerful for both PvE and PvP, but Doctor Strange may be a better option if he gets a better heal. Like, if he doesn't get a better heal, he might just be too squishy and just die on you there. So it's gonna be interesting to see what they do for Strange this time around, because when he initially came in, he was a PvP god with great PvE potential. Nowadays he's just a relic, you know what I'm saying? So curious to see what you guys are expecting from Strange in the comments.